So guys, if you know me personally, you know I love myself some Mortal Kombat. Hey guys, Luxy back with another video, and today I wanted to talk about Mortal Kombat 11. So Injustice 2 just wrapped up its Fighter Pack 4, I believe, and they said there's not going to be nothing else after that besides a special edition. We all know a special edition is coming out for Injustice 2, but I'm not really worried about that. I played Injustice, wasn't my cup of tea, really. I mean, I love superheroes, but the fighting game wasn't really for me. The story was kind of whack. I played the story, played online for a little bit, sent that whole back to GameStop. Because, yeah, I didn't want that to be really part of my collection unless the Ultimate Edition came out. But enough about Injustice. We are here for Mortal Kombat 11 and what I like to see in that game. First and foremost, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you like my content that I've been putting up recently. More stuff is either coming out daily or every other day, but be sure to check every day to see if I put up something, or hit that bell notification so that you know it'll pop up on your phone and you'll see that, oh, Lex got another video. But just to start things off with Mortal Kombat 11, first, let's not call it Mortal Kombat 11. Give it a unique name. Like, okay, Mortal Kombat 9 was just called Mortal Kombat because it was a reboot. Then you have Mortal Kombat X because, it was the 10th game installment. You can call it Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X. Either way, it was the 10th game in the long line of games of Mortal Kombat. Now that we got Mortal Kombat 11 coming out, or soon they're going to be announced, don't know when, but surely it'll be announced at E3, hopefully. Just give us a little taste of it. But what we're looking forward to in this, just give it a unique name like Mortal Kombat Reborn or something like that. I don't know, something like that, because hopefully the villain in this game or antagonist is the Dragon King, and the Dragon King is being reborn, so I'll call it Reborn or something like that. I don't know, but give it a unique name. Give it to where fans will be drawn into it. Like what got me to buy the last 3 games before the reboot: Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon. Deadly Alliance because Quan Chi and Shang Tsung teamed up and actually, I believe they took over the world, because it's canon at the end of the game. They don't really say it though. At the end of the game, Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, they become successful. They were successful in bringing back the mummified army of the Dragon King. Actually, it's the intro to the next game of Deception, and they were successful on that because they were truly a deadly alliance. Then with Deception, you're wondering, what was Deception about? Well, the Dragon King played as a little shiny glowing ball, came to a young Shujinko, which is the main character of Deception, and told Shujinko to go train with all these masters and get these Kamidokos from each realm and bring them to the Nexus where he had put them at. Come to find out, once he finally did that all and fought Scorpion at the end, come to find out that that little shiny ball was the Dragon King, pretty much his avatar or something like that. And he pretty much sent that out to Shujinko and was all like, hey, yo, this was really me. I fooled you and for you to getting all these Kamidokos because I couldn't get them. Now that I got all these Kamidokos, I could take over the realms and I can just rule everything. And Armageddon was just pretty much, Armageddon. All fighters from all Mortal Kombat games came back for one last fight. And yeah, that one last fight happened to be the last fight. And at the end of that fight, it showed that Shao Kahn won the fight, won the whole Armageddon tournament, and was about to kill Raiden. And Raiden got his little medallion, sent it to the past, to his past self, to let him know he must win. And well, if you haven't played any of the old Mortal Kombat games, I'm spoiling it for you, but that's not. But I'm not trying to do that. So, but anywho, that's what most of the games have been about. And Mortal Kombat X has been about the fact that Shinnok, it's pretty much Mortal Kombat 4 just retold. Shinnok comes back. He's an exiled elder god and he wants to take over the world. But they just threw in new characters like Kotal Khan, I forgot the chick's name. I haven't played Mortal Kombat X in a minute, guys, so bear with me on the names. I'm pretty sure the little B chick and Tara or whatever her name is, the little dude with the big dude with the little girl on his back. I do apologize, guys. I'm forgetting names here, but it's been a minute since I played. But just give it a unique name. The next thing I want to see is, yo, play off the fact that Raiden is corrupt. That was the best thing about Mortal Kombat, that Raiden was corrupt. At the end of Mortal Kombat X, you see he got into the Jinsei because of the fact that Shinnok had corrupted the Jinsei, which was Earthrealm's life force. He got into it. He tried to cleanse it himself, and he did, but it almost killed Raiden. But what people didn't know on the low, that it just didn't almost kill Raiden, it also corrupted Raiden. And at the end of the game, once you sit past the credits, you see Raiden talking to the king and queen of our world, or another realm, which is dead Liu Kang and Katana, who were revenants at the time. But since Quan Chi and Shinnok are pretty much done for, they pretty much stayed revenants, and they just took over the another world. Came down there and told them there's fate's worse than death. Come fuck with the Earth realm one more time, and I swear to God, I'm killing everybody. Ain't no mercy, bruh. He just gonna kill people. And I like that about Raiden. I didn't really like it in Deception and Deadly Alliance because he really didn't have a motive. He had the same motive, but they're really playing off that corrupt Raiden in the last Mortal Kombat X game. And in his ending, in Deception, he killed Shijinko because of the fact that, hey, you were a fool to not sit here and really think about a flying, shining ball coming here to tell you, hey, let's travel realms and gather sacred items that represent each world and give it to a deity that you don't even know about. So that's why he killed Shijinko in Deception. But I really want them to play off the corrupt Raiden, the corrupt Liu Kang and Katana, so that Katana and Liu Kang don't give a damn about Raiden and be like, well, we still gonna take over Earthrealm regardless. Either do that or bring back the Dragon King. Have somebody come in and be all like, Raiden, we got some bad news, as Raiden just got done killing some people for, trying to threaten Earthrealm. They come to Raiden and be like, hey, Raiden, somebody from our world be like, hey, we got some news that the Dragon King has returned, and he is trying to take over not just our world, but he wants to take over every other planet, other realm there is. He's just not gonna stop with Earthrealm. He's just gonna keep going until he becomes king of everything. And Raiden was all like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get my squad together, whether they like it or not, and we gonna stop this threat. Like I said, there's fate's worse than death. And Dragon King gets reborn. Well, maybe later on in the game, probably in the middle of it, he gets reborn. But mainly the first part of the game should be about Liu Kang and Katana and how they said, fuck Raiden, we're gonna take over not just Earthrealm, but our world. And on top of that, Edenia, because Katana really wants to return back to Edenia. Because remember, a lot of people had died in Mortal Kombat 9. Now, I'm not going to go all in depth on how the story should go. Mainly, I feel like the antagonist should be them four. Raiden not really being an antagonist, but, his corrupt self, he's feeling, he's corrupt. He's corrupted just because of the bad energy he got from Shinnok when he was trying to corrupt the Jinsei. And, this story can be a pretty long story. It can be a very entertaining, we can bring in some new characters, bring in the offspring from last game, Cassie Cage, Jack's daughter, Kung Jin, I think it was Kung Jin, I forget. The dude with the bow and arrow, I forget names. But, especially Kenshi's son. These guys, but let them grow up a little bit more, let them, figure out, like what their purpose is on the team and all that stuff. And just don't make it so cheesy like the last game, Have them either split up or make it feel like, Sonya's daughter and Jax's daughter, they still on the special forces, but Takada and Kung Jin ain't part of it no more because of the fact that, Takada and his dad either came back from looking for his mother's killer, or just, they just came back. But mainly, that's what the story they should revolve around them for, because they're the main antagonists. On top of that, bring in some new characters and some old ones too. So I'm pretty sure Rain is not dead. So y'all should bring Rain back. I'm pretty sure, Reptile, he always gonna be in the game regardless. Y'all give us another Reptile-like character. And not just that, on the low, after, give us a little cutscene at the end of the game, in the credits. But not just a cutscene, let us have like a little, special fight at the end, like how Tekken did with Devil Kaizuya versus Akuma. Do something like that, like at the end of the game. You see that Raiden, he's getting up from his ass whooping. Maybe he was the final boss. He just got up from his ass whooping. He got from whoever he was supposed to be fighting at the end of the game. And he's sitting there saying, this realm doesn't deserve a god like me. I should, extinguish this. Then out of nowhere comes, I forgot their names, the king and queen of Edenia, the people that brought Blaze in. And they walk over to him and be all like, Raiden, what has happened to you, yada yada yada. They ask him why has he's just a fallen god now, just like Shinnok. And he says, this blasphemy, you don't know nothing, yada yada yada. And he prepares to fight them, and they tell him, we're not a fighter. We let either our sons fight, which they do have 2 sons. Either we let our children fight for us, or our bodyguard, or someone bodyguard. They'll call him something. I forgot what Blaze was. And Blaze makes his entrance into the game as he will probably be the next final antagonist at the end of the game, but also he will be the antagonist in the Mortal Kombat 12 if they decide to go to 12. You use Raiden to fight off this very strong opponent, Blaze, and this just ain't no cakewalk, guys. This fight's like on Legendary. And you really do it now. It's taking you forever to beat this dude. I like to see something like that. Also bringing back those, what's it called, the factions. I love that part. At first I thought it was corny, but at the end of the day, I liked it. You join a certain gang, you gain points for the certain gang. I was part of the Brotherhood of Shadows. You gain certain points with that team, and so on and so forth. Add more characters to the game. Let Dragon King be a playable character. Of course, they're gonna have DLC. If you're gonna add DLC, add like an extended story to it. Like for instance, if a certain character goes off to do something else, and you don't see that character come back until later on in the game, have us play through that part where they was at. Like, show us what they was doing in between the time of the story where they left and when they came back. There's a lot of stuff we can do with Mortal Kombat 11. First, don't call it Mortal Kombat 11, give it a unique name. But also, expand more on the universe of Mortal Kombat. Let's see other universes, other realms. They were saying that there's a realm of chaos. There's a realm of order. Let's see all that. Bring, Hotaru back. Bring back Havoc. Bring back Darius. Bring back, a lot of people, man. Just don't bring back one character. Don't bring back a lot of characters and some new ones. But guys, I thank you for tuning into this video. I have the ending for the last Mortal Kombat game coming up, so peace out.
Have I allowed Earthrealm to endure the horrors of war? Time and again we've defeated our enemies, but we've exacted no retribution, demanded no remuneration. What have we gained for our mercy? More intrigue, more senseless violence. As the new rulers of the Netherrealm, heed me. No longer will I simply defend Earthrealm. I will seek out and destroy all who threaten it. No mercy will be shown, no quarter given. Shinnok was an elder god, impossible to kill. There are fates worse than death.
So fucking precious when you smile. Yeah. Hit it from the back and drive you wild.